stretched the poor man's hand outside. He let out a scream instantly. It was dozens of degrees below zero outside. The man was frozen senseless. When they pulled his hand back, his arm had already turned stiff from the cold. The guard swung a sledgehammer and smashed it down fiercely. There was only numbness in the poor man's eyes, but the rich man showed a sinister smile. In the future, an extreme cold storm broke out on Earth. Only the last humans remained on this Snowpiercer, and this train had been running for 17 years. A class system gradually evolved inside it. The further forward the carriage, the richer the people. The rich lived in luxury and indulgence. The further back the carriage, the poorer the people. And the bottom class people had the largest population. They could only eat one kind of food every day. For 17 years it had always been the same black paste. Whenever they tried to resist, they would be beaten by soldiers. Not only that, they would also send people to snatch children. If anyone dared to refuse to obey, they would end up like this worker. But luckily, Captain America was hiding in this carriage. To resist, he collected a lot of iron buckets. On this day the soldiers came to deliver food again. They opened several carriage doors. Seeing this, the captain thought the time was right, so he rushed towards the soldiers, took their guns, and pulled the trigger against his own head. He was right, there were no bullets in the gun at all, so the bottom class people rose up together. They pushed the iron buckets forward. One carriage door after another was jammed. Because they had the advantage in numbers, they soon took down the soldiers. The first battle was won. They arrived at the train prison. This place was very special. The prisoners were all locked in the mortuary. They found a Korean electronic expert. Only he knew how to open the train carriage doors. The man took out a cigarette from his body and lit it. He exhaled the smoke. Everyone leaned in to smell it. The expert made a deal with the captain. They soon found his daughter, and this girl had a wonderful ability. She could sense if there were people in another carriage. The expert started to open the door. The bottom class residents entered the next carriage. Here they found windows. Looking at the world outside, their eyes were filled with shock. They continued to move towards the next carriage. The girl said there was someone there. They opened the carriage door. Sure enough, a person appeared. It turned out this was the food production workshop. The captain couldn't help but climb to the top of the machine to take a look, but he was stunned. It turned out their food was made of cockroaches.